Hello, 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 everyone, and happy day. Happy day to you. Happy day to you. I am one of the Ericas of the Erica's Take on It. Erica's Take on It. Yes, happy day to you all. The lighting is not that great. Nope. I need to get me some better lighting or get another space. But yeah, so we're gonna let me see what I can do here about this lighting situation. Okay. Um, but I wanna just here is the other Erica of the Erica's Take on It. Here she is. Here she is. Hello there. Hello there. Chemeen, happy day to you. You are on mute. Oh, your lighting is amazing. I'm looking straight dark over here.
I know. I was about to say you are
I'm
looking.
gonna try to do something here. Hold on. Uh, okay, I think I may have to turn around the other way. But anyway, I'm gonna get my lighting together, and I want you to. Here we go. See, that looks much better already.
Yeah.
Okay, let me turn it around. Let me just see if I can do this here. Okay, this is Erica's Take on It. Erica's Take on It. And one take we have is my lighting is bad. Okay, that's one take we got already.
Take on it, right?
That's one we can share with you all. That's one take right there. That's my take on this situation. All right, so here we go. Yeah, that's much better. I'm coming through sideways, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. Erica's Take on It. I am so excited to be spending time. We hadn't been here in a while, but we're gonna be consistent about coming every Sunday. Every Sunday at 4:00 Eastern time, 3:00 Central. We're gonna be chatting about our lovely friend, Rubi AI. We're gonna be talking about her because we really want to share her with you all. She's a has it all kind of chick, kind of like a lot of us women. All right, she has everything, and then she'll go get something else, like we go get us another degree. Then guess what? She'll go get something else, like we went and got us another certificate. All right. Okay. So one reason why we like us some Rubi is because she's ever evolving. Okay. And it's not just she's evolving with everybody she has along with her. She's a community girl. All right. She's a community girl. She has all the other AIs hanging with her. All right. And she got chats, she got videos, she got images, she got music, she has modules, she does it all. She has all those. So she got all these folks with her having on a regular basis Sunday dinner, all right, for you all to participate.
One-stop shop. And that's what I like about Rubi. She's a one-stop shop. So you can a lot of things that you have to go to other places you could do in Rubi. And if you know how to save things in a folder, in one particular folder the right way, you could get all of it in one space. And you don't have to be, oh, let me go to this app and get the music. Oh, let me go to this app and do the voiceover. Oh, let me go to this app and get the picture. Well, you can get it all in Rubi AI. And then put it all together in, let's say, a CapCut or something like that. And Rubi AI also has that. It's coming, or they working on it. You know what I'm saying? That I haven't found that to be as advanced as I would like it to be. Or basically, I haven't found it yet. So, but once you have created all those elements, you can put them together. You've created them in one space. So you didn't have to get out, oh, let me go over here, let me go over there. You could just stay in one place and get everything. And if you like me, you don't need to be all over the place. You just need to be in one space because, and then you see because
me too. We need one place to be.
You be on your way working somewhere else, and then
Girl,
you go rabbit hole in some
totally
other.
forgot. Totally forgot
Yeah.
where you was at and what you was doing.
Or
Right?
then you find out you get over there and something that Rubi AI has, it's already there. Now you got to pay for it. You be like, oh, that's behind the paywall. That ain't with the free no more. Oh, they want you to upgrade and start paying for that, but it's free with Rubi. And so that's why I was like, oh, it lets you do this. Oh, okay. I ain't got to pay for that. And it's all over here at Rubi AI. And as Rubi gets more advanced, because they're upgrading things every time I look at it, oh, they doing that now. And so you can get lost in here too. Don't play. You can get lost in here too. You be playing around with stuff and oh, okay. And before you know it, you playing around with
Listen,
something.
I'm trying to get lost in one place. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go out to another place, you may forget where you was at. Because I was in a meeting yesterday, and I was sitting there in the meeting, and all of a sudden, I didn't hear the volume anymore. Like I didn't hear nobody talking, and I said, "Oh, it'll come back in a minute, right? It'll come back in a minute." And so I just let it alone. I didn't play with y'all, try to figure it out. I just let it alone. Then all of a sudden, I went and got to doing something else, and totally I forgot I was in a meeting at all. You know what I'm saying? That's
what happens.
So imagine just jetting around here. You jetting around here, you trying to make something, and then you go over here and try to do this bit. You go over here and do this bit. You get
distracted very easily.
Distracted. At least you in one place. One place.
I was just playing around. It's so funny. Before we got on, I was just playing around in Rubi AI because I was trying.
I know and that's the reason. Listen, she was playing around in there and got caught up.
Look, I was trying to get my weight. Put it like this, with the new year coming and everything, I was playing around with, they got all different types of modules in there. I was like, look, you need to put together a little routine for me so I could start with my, New Year's resolution and what I'm going to do every day.
Okay, no, wait a minute. So can you, let's go on. Let us see what she was doing. Because a lot of folks need that, what you just was doing now. Okay, so go on in there and let us see about it.
Okay. All right. Now we got to share the screen, right?
So that's right. You click the button down there and say present. Then once you hit that, you share the screen that you want to share. And it asks you if you want to do a particular tab.
Okay.
Excuse me. I just got up from my nap, y'all, every day.
All right.
Every day.
Hold on. Well, what had happened was when I came over here, I got out of Rubi AI, right? When I came
you did? Oh, yes, man. So, yeah, Rubi, she stay up on my screen. She just stay right there because if I gotta go see my friend,
Yeah, so I have to pull her back.
Go see her.
So give me a minute while I do that.
All right, no problem. All right. So then I will keep talking about it. Recently, one reason why we come here is because we would love to hear from you. Like, what projects are you working on so we can show you what Rubi can do for you and your projects. If you see this later and you want us to show you Rubi, we'll be happy to show you Rubi for whatever projects you have going on, because she's for us. She's for us to make our lives easier and to flow easier. Okay, and I'll tell you something that I've used her a lot. Because so I have decided to call myself the therapeutic COO, right? All right, and so I am really working on the system, the automations that it takes and my particular business structure that will take a person from getting to know me into moving into a contract, right? So I've really put the system in place because I need the system to be in place so that I can spend time with my clients, and I can also do the other things that I love, which is talking about Rubi and other things that I have slated, because I'm a multifaceted mommy, and being that way, I have tons of different things that I got going on, and I want to give a little energy to that. So I have to set things up and let it run, right? Let it flow. So I've been working on setting up all my systems for this particular service, right? My money maker service, right? So I was in there, and first of all, I made sure I prime it with myself, right? And then after priming it with myself and what I'm doing, I ask it for it to give me a business strategy for a person that's specifically doing this service. And it'll tell you from the top to the bottom how to work out your strategy. Okay. Then you take that strategy and you take it down and you make SOPs, standard operating procedures, for every single bit. Of course, you can go in there and figure out how you want it to flow. And then what I like to do is I like to record myself talking through my process. I put that not recording, but I put the words from the transcription into Ruby and ask it to create me an SOP from that. Then I read through and edit the SOP, and I can easily deliver that to my VA, my COO, or anyone who is working with me and working on these projects with me. So we can easily use it in many ways. And guess what? I'm just scratching the surface. I'm using her through the chat. So me and her chats about things, right? I let her know who I am by putting in my prime. Then I let her know who I want her to be, right? I give her a persona, right? Like I say, for example, when I'm doing my email marketing, I say, I want you to be an email marketing guru. I know a lot of people figure out these different titles and things and put it in. I'll just say, whatever I want, guru. All right. So I put in there an email marketing guru. So I put that in there. And then after I put that in there, I tell her what I am looking for. And then she delivers for me, Ruby. Now, have you got it pulled up, the Rubi AI?
Uh-huh.
You ready? All right.
Yes, I am.
So you're gonna click present down at the bottom.
Hold on, I am still.
So you all, when you come on in, just go ahead and let us know anything you want to learn about and know about Ruby. Ruby is an AI. Ruby is a one-stop shop with one subscription cost for plenty of options, plenty of AIs within it for you. So the price that you're paying for separate subscriptions, Ruby houses it in one place. Recently, I did. I was able to go to a boot camp on AI, and during the boot camp, they kept dropping all these different links to these different AIs. Here's this AI, do this with it. Here's this AI, do this with it. And I'm like, and I just sitting there thinking how this person is paid to do this particular AI boot camp, but we don't have to drop no links. The only link you got to drop is Ruby, and then go in there and do everything that needs to be done in there instead of going to place for different things that you can get that you would like to have. So while you're getting that together, I'm gonna go and just open up really quick Ruby. Okay, I'm gonna open it up real quick and pull her up, because I just want to give them a preview, not a preview, but give them just the overview of what the capabilities are of Ruby. So it says relational understanding based interaction. Okay, so she's really trying to relate with you. So it's important that you interact with her. Okay, so here is my login. All right, are you all seeing this? Yes, awesome. Okay, so now we see, this is the first thing you see when you come into Ruby. And like I tell you all, I hang in IntelliChat. That's where I hang most of the time because I'm interacting with her. And so this is the first place that I go. And I'll show you the other things in just a minute. But one thing I want to share with you is, so Ruby, it's called IntelliChat because Ruby has all these chats. You see all these chats? All these chats in here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 chats for you to choose from that you can decide that you would like to use. So if you're a person that always liked Claude, there's Claude for you. If you're a GPT person, there you go. If you want Gemini, here you are. There's Gemini Pro and there's Gemini 1.5 Pro, okay? And so it's all here. These are some types of 10 types of AI chats that's housed in Ruby, all right? Okay. But then let me go over here and let's check out the modules, okay, real quick. Modules, this is something that Ruby has that I haven't seen any other AI have. So they have all of these different modules that are available. We're going down here, business proposal generator, competitor analysis strategies, email sequence generator, ebook creator, essay outline generator, finance understanding. Look at all this. Influencer collaboration message, paragraph generator, persuasive essay, plan a trip on a budget, realtor strategies, Ruby presentation generator. Look at all this. I'm still scrolling. I didn't even count this. How much is this? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 rows. So 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 times 6, what's that? I don't know, but it's big. That's a whole lot. Pull out my calculator to figure out what that is. All right, let me figure out what that is because that's a whole lot. That is 16. 16 times, did it say 16 times 6? 96 plus those 3 at the bottom down there that I didn't make sure I don't count. So that's 99 modules for you to get in here and play with. Get in here and start work. Amazon product features. Look at all this. Look at all these options. Book summary. All these things. You can use a module to be able to guide you through whatever you're trying to do. You can just go in here. Instagram post generator, Instagram stories, advent plan. Lord, I said advert. Landing page generator. It's all here. Perfect headlines. Personal trainer program. Like there's press release generator. Look at that. Everything that you feel like you think you need is right here in the modules. YouTube video titles. All right. So, I mean, this like, wow. It's a way, the modules will guide you. Then we got 99 modules. Then persona is you putting in, in here, you can set your personas and these are mine, right? Okay. And I said it by just, I dropped in my email or my social media handle, and it told me what my persona was from what I was relaying on that particular platform. And it created a persona for me and named it. Then voice. You put in the voice that you want to have, because from the persona, it gives you the voices. Oh, I got to select a persona first. Okay, so I'm going to select Erica. That's me as a persona. And then is it going to be professional, empathetic, or knowledgeable? Let's be empathetic today. And then the tone is going to be, let's see, motivational, supportive, or educational. Let's do motivational. And so I'll just put in whatever chat I want to do. But of course, you remember, put your prime in and put your persona in, and then ask it for what you want. Now, I talked about the chat. I talked about modules. Personify is when you are going to help it to know even more about yourself and about what you're trying to accomplish, right? This is also where you are going to build out your personas. So if you're wanting to add other personas or put in another page just to make sure that you are speaking directly to the audience that you want to talk to, then you will put it in here. You can build one out by text, like I said, by the URL. You just put in whatever that is, or your social media handles. And they'll take Instagram, Facebook, X, or TikTok. All right. So then there's Ghost, and there's prompts, and there's the virtual studio, and there's the project manager and an asset manager. These are all options here for you to play with and for you to get the results that you want. And so I'm going to see, are you ready now to share your screen?
I found out what happened. All right. I am almost there. I found out because I'm on my Mac. I'm on the Chrome side with you on Chrome, and I'm on Rubi AI on the Mac side. So I'm on, which is Safari. So that's why I'm like, oh, no wonder. So I'm on two different operating systems. So I have to get out of that operating system and come over to this operating system.
Okay.
That's why I was like, why can't I pull this up? I'm on a whole different operating system on Rubi AI, and I didn't realize it. I'm like, okay, I just realized we're on Chrome. Took me a minute to figure it out.
It's all right. It's all right. I just did an overview, I mean, let me tell you, that's one thing about me. I say I'm good at keeping things flowing. All right. I'm gonna keep things flowing. I know how to let things flow, let things go, see how we're doing.
I'm like, what is going on? Why is it? Then I was like, ow. You know how you read? I'm a.
Okay. So, yes, I'm going to stop sharing, right? I'm going to stop sharing, and we're going to let you press that present button, and we can watch you go into Rubi and share share about your resolutions. Now, if we have any problems further, then you can just point me in the direction of how you were playing with it. Okay.
Okay. Now that I am on the Chrome side, there we go. See it?
It's coming up. Yep, I see it. I see it. Here we go.
Finally. So I do apologize. I'm like, okay, so let's go into why is you playing with me today?
And I will say also that Ruby has a YouTube, and so you can go on there and you can see um, them walking out certain things as well. So just in case you want to learn about how you would use it for your own needs, they have a lot of different modules for or lessons and videos about how to use it on YouTube. Okay. And then there's also a Facebook group. I'm going to drop that Facebook group in the comments here as well. So go ahead, Ishami.
I'm trying to open. You see, personal trainer program, right? That's what I was working on a little while ago. I am trying. Oh, maybe I should hit this. Nope, don't need to rename it. I just need to open it. Why did it not let me open it? Okay, let me. Oh, there it go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So scroll
Now,
up so I can see what.
you know what? I don't know. I have always been a PC until I was bullied into getting a Mac. And that we just gonna leave that right there.
Listen, I mean, yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. And I don't know who bullying you.
I have to
They
tell
need
you
to stop because I'm gonna have to come over there and have to regulate because
okay.
Nobody's gonna bully me into getting one of them things. I am not. Listen, listen. Look at this. I have a mouse. I don't even understand.
I have a
don't
mouse
even
too,
use my finger.
Listen. I don't have it.
Listen. I'm gonna always have me a mouse. It's wireless. That's as techy as you gonna get from me. I'm not gonna be putting my finger rolling around that thing like that. Nope, not doing it.
It took me months. When I tell you months, it took me months. Okay, so here's
chair yoga. If you don't share that with me, you better.
Okay,
and hula hooping. Yes.
Okay, because I have an infinity hoop, and I like my infinity hoop. If those who have gotten to the infinity hoop craze, it does work. And so I wanted to create and if you've seen chair yoga, and I was like, okay, well, if I can encompassate, I wanted to create my own routine. And I was like, well, if I can do chair yoga, but I want to do weights because I want to get strong. You know what I'm saying? At this age, they say, you know what they say. So I want to incorporate weights and everything. I want to do the chair yoga. And I also wanted to have some hula hooping after I finished that, so I wanted to create my own routine, and I'm using Gemini. Okay, I'm using Google Gemini.
Okay.
And so this is what it came up with. And as your prompting becomes better as you go. And so at first it was like, a chair. I wanted this chair yoga routine, and it came up, seated, cat, cow, and different, and shoulder rolls. And then, but how after your first time, what it says to do, you're like, and I like this. And then I just started going on, because now I'm getting more like, okay, I can better prompt this. And so now your prompting skills come into play, because I was like, man, I need something with some visuals and everything. And so it told me what to do with that. So I started, this is what it came in with first. And as you put stuff in, it starts generating, it learns. Okay. And then I'm like, okay, well, now I want to create a 30-day, 15-minute chair yoga routine that includes some exercise using weight with pictures of each day's exercises. So now I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? So now it's okay. It says it can't provide images, but guess what? We are in Ruby. What does Ruby have?
Yes.
So guess what it tells me to do at the bottom here? Okay, this is providing the outline, but what it tells you to do is it also tells me where to go. It says, okay, this provides a detailed outline. Since I cannot provide visuals, I recommend searching online for images of chair yoga poses and seated weight exercises to help the visual movements. Remember, consistency is key. Okay, so Ruby has something for that for you.
Yes. Go
Okay.
on. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So now we have an image lab. Well, Ruby just told me now I need to get the different poses that she told me and put them in here to pull up the pictures to match the different exercises with the weight so I can pull up the pictures. So I don't have to go to the internet to get those. I can have those created right here because we have Dolly, we have Leonardo, okay, and we have SDXL. So I can get, and we've played
Oh, wait
around
a
with
minute.
the
Don't you
image.
have Mid Journey on that too?
Yeah, and Midjourney is right here. Oh,
Okay. Yes.
Midjourney. So I have my images right here. So when I match it out, but what I'm saying all this to say is now that Ruby gave me the map of the exercises, now I can go in here and match those images up. Now also now I have to get better with my prompting, right? Because I want this to look, day 1, day 2, day 3. So I want it out like this because I wanted to what exercise I do day 1, day 2, day 3, like that. So I am now thinking like, wait a second, I want like a daily calendar. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm thinking, well, wait a second, what do I need? Well, maybe I want a day where it shows me the day's exercises. Maybe I want to put something with an eating plan in there so I can put what I eat for the day.
Listen.
So maybe I want to like create a 30-day booklet so it shows me the exercises that I have for the day. And then I want to put behind it, okay, what did I eat for the day? Maybe what was my mission for the day? Okay, my meditation.
Listen, you making a whole
Yeah, so I
making
have
a whole
ideas.
planner,
So I have
journal.
ideas, and so that's what I came up with next, especially when it told me to get my images. So I was like, oh, okay. So let me get my images. And so I was like, instead of just putting it in getting the images for just that day, when I get the images, okay, I'm gonna have day 1. Okay, I'm gonna have my workout images, and then I'm gonna have, what I'm eating for that day, my water, how much water did I drink, and put together like a little virtual booklet. So or something. I was like, oh, okay, what could I do with this? So I'm not sure if I want a little slideshow that I could show, you know what I'm saying? A little slideshow that shows me the workout or whatever with so that I could do it. Because you know how they have the little and with modern AI now, there's with the little counters or whatever. So I had a lot
Yes.
of ideas coming through with it. And so I said, you know what?
You may even go over to the video part of it and put that in
Yes,
there.
and so I was looking at I started getting a lot more. So then I did go into Video Lab and I was like, upload the image. And I was like, So I get the image, upload it. Now, what if, and this is what I started. I was like, girl, you're going to be here. And so I said, okay, so if I upload the image, now I could put the counter in. You know how they put the counter? Because maybe
Yes.
you're supposed to do this exercise, let's say for a minute. And so I was like, see, now I done started something, and all because the new year's coming and I want to work out and I want to do these chair exercises. And I was like, Dag, and Ruby could do it. And everybody got it. Oh, every time you hit Facebook or Instagram, they got, oh, well, you see my mother, she did these chair workouts for 28 days and she got so much energy. And I was like, and they said it's free, but every time you go in and do the quiz, next thing you know, they want a payment of some kind. It's like, that ain't free. Okay, that ain't free, goddamn it. That ain't free. All right. I'm like, that is not free. So,
Girl, they got you to fill that quiz out, and now they finna start sending you emails. That's what is finna happen.
I know. So I was like, shucks. Then I said, well, you know what? Maybe I should just take the exercises, film me doing it, right? And then put the count up on my damn self. Okay. So I have ideas. Okay.
You have lots of ideas.
And so
Wow.
it just sparked my ideas. And we're going into 2025. Okay. I am 25 for the second time. Okay.
Second time.
All right. And so I'm like, what do I want to do? I said, I want to feel stronger. That's why I put weights into it. So I got to start lifting weights and everything. I might want to do some sculpting, because did I want to look better in a bathing suit because intercontinental E here. I think the plan is Singapore or somewhere else. We going far east. So I'm like, what are we doing? And it's time to get serious because I'm aging backwards. And so I'm like, my best days are in front of me, but it's time to really get into my health and really get a routine that fits. So that's what I was been thinking about and playing around with Ruby, and all these ideas came up. And to know that I have something that I can do it, and the Luma Dream Machine, I have never used that before, and I'm about to find out. And so all of these ideas flooded. It is because I have access to this stuff now. And I was like, wow. And so you see how you was like, one thing led to the other. I was like, I just came into here for this little old workout routine. So I'm like, how did I get all the way back in here from the workout routine? Oh, and then this is just some other stuff. This is the ebook that I was working on. It's cheaper to keep it, right? I told Erica all about my little ebook series that I'm starting, and little other stuff that came out, and just working on things. And it's so
okay. So you in prompts?
Okay, and this is prompts. And one of the things you'll find out is as you start working on your prompts and getting your prompts better. Can I pull it? Okay. And this is why I should have got my mouse. Okay. And you see what I use, Claude. I use Claude in this one. And what I want to do is, I'm having all sorts of problems with this because it's not pulling up the way I want to. Now, I'll be playing around with it. I hit it and it doesn't. Oh, okay. It's not, it just does not come up the way I wanted to.
Let me ask you a question. Why would you go into prompts and not not chat?
I went into prompts. I was playing around with it, and I went into prompts because I keep wanting to refine the prompts. And so I was like, okay, let me go into prompts because I'm going to keep refining this prompt, and maybe the same prompt, I might change it a little bit, but I still want the old one. And so I wanted to have a run of the different prompts that I used, because just because I changed it doesn't mean I didn't want to keep, didn't mean I wanted to keep my old prompts.
Okay, so prompts is like a prompt holder, like it holds your prompts for you to use them again.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. That's the different prompts that you use.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go in there and look at that. I didn't. So prompts, I don't even remember prompts being there. Then prompts is here.
So you have different types of prompts, and so there's a lot to play around with, and I just love it. And as you see, I was playing around, just coming up with this whole, again, just this. My mind goes all different places just for this doggone exercise. All I wanted was exercise.
What is that? Collections.
Yeah, collections. And these are the different collections. This is just another way to look at the different collections instead of having them in an icon. They just written, it's just the words of it. Usually you see them in the icon format.
Okay.
Usually you see them in icon format. That's you usually just see them in an icon format instead of seeing them in words. That's all. That is all that is. I was like, oh, so it doesn't have to be the little squares. It comes up. It usually comes up in a little square. That's all that is. I was like, oh. And these are all the ones that I came up with, me playing around with everything. These are the history, the ones that I've came up with, and anchoring. I'm still finding out a little thing, prompts editor. And so we got some things that, okay, we're going to find out what the please select compatible model. So we're going to find out. There's a lot more to play around with. not a lot of new chats to start. So that's what I want to be doing over the next couple of days, coming up with this bomb ass workout routine. So definitely check with me in the new year and see what I come up with. Cause I'm like, all I wanted was a chair workout routine. So now that I know where to go to get the pictures, I'm gonna see about getting some pictures and to put with the different workouts that the things that it suggests, and I'll come up with my little routine and just so I can do that. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, yes. So thank you so much for sharing how you are using Ruby for your well being and to you know just develop whatever you wanted to develop. We are all multifaceted people who have all these ideas. You can go into Ruby and get a picture, get a video, use a prompt to create whatever you're wanting. It's all right there, and it's using a collection of AIs for you. So the AIs separately are evolving, and then Ruby itself is evolving by adding more, but also just evolving itself. So we just highly recommend having a Ruby, which is one subscription that has a collection of AIs. And so if you are interested in Ruby, please send us a note. Let us know if you are interested anyway, and we will be happy to share our particular links that will allow you to get in. She and I both, Chemeen and I are distributors. You can get Ruby AI only through a distributor. You can't just go online and get it. Well, actually, I think you could go to rubyai.com, but it's going to ask you who's your distributor. Anyway, but we will love to facilitate you being able to use it and use it well. So we will be happy to walk you through any of that. But there's also the opportunity for you to be a distributor yourself. If you come in to see Ruby and you say, "Oh, this is wow, I love it too. I don't have a problem spending $20 a month on this subscription. It has all of this that I am wanting and then some, and plus I want to share with other people," then you can also be a distributor as well. And guess what? That's the same amount of money it costs to just have your Ruby. So it's a great opportunity. And that's what I will and we will be coming every Sunday at 4 o'clock. Every Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Moving forward to chat more about Ruby. And if you have any questions or any thoughts or anything that you would like for us to share with you or show you with Ruby, let us know. Otherwise, Chemeen, how can they reach you to learn about Ruby, but also tell them what's going on with you, with your business and your life?
With me, well, I came out with my Scream on Paper journal and the Scream cards this year. So I'm really great about that. Pushing on that because paper don't cuss back at you and paper don't tell all your secrets. So I think Screaming on Paper is the best. And the Scream cards really help you to mentally go through what's going on with you. Because a lot of times I don't always think that your reasons why you're doing what you're doing or feeling why you're feeling, sometimes they're not thought out and they're not as pure as you think they are. And sometimes underneath all the help that you're given is a control freak that you just don't know. And sometimes your help is disguised as control, because if I'm helping you or being nosy, okay, that way if I'm helping, I'm always in the know what you're doing. I'm all in your business. And so sometimes we need to really find out what's going on with us and while we're really doing what we're doing. And the Scream cards really is a way to help us facilitate that. And Scream on Paper is really about telling the truth to it on paper, because sometimes you telling the truth to another human being might not be healthy for you. It might get you punched in your face. So No, I mean, because sometimes saying what you want to say, the way you want to say it is could be
Listen.
might not be. First of all, you can't take words back, but sometimes you need to get them out your head and your heart. And sometimes saying it the way you want to say it, it gets it off you, because anytime you have to, I guess, you know how you got to curtail it and I got to work around. Nah, sometimes it's like, okay, and but you know what? Saying it on paper helps sometimes preserve the relationship. You you
Come
don't want
on.
damage at this time, or it might not be
Speak.
advantageous to say those words because people will never forgive you. I don't care how sorry you are, and so you don't want to live with that regret. So you know what? Say it. Write on the paper where the body is, and then burn the paper. Okay, so that way
She said, right on the paper where the body is.
and then burn the paper.
Oh.
Don't tell nobody.
I think you need to keep that in your head. Keep that.
Okay. No, get it out your head and your heart, right? But make sure you burn the paper. Okay.
Okay. I got
Burn
you.
the paper. After you
I
write it all out, you know what I'm
got you.
saying? Burn the paper.
Hilarious.
But you got it out your head.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Then burn the
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah. Let it out. You said let out. Let it out.
Let it out.
Did you know? And I think you know what, you're doing God's work, because did you know that holding in anger and anxiety will cause you to have, and a lot of Black women have it, autoimmune issues?
I believe it. It says what your honestly, what your mind can't handle, it puts off in your body. Okay, and it says your body keeps the count. They said cancer. What is cancer? But resentment and resentment, pent up hate and anger. Okay.
So it's this author. Have you ever heard of Louise Hay?
Yes.
Okay, she has a book called "You Can Heal Yourself," and
I
she
got
wrote
it.
down
I
every
got
single
it.
every single thing that you may be going through, like medical and emotional thing that you have, like
I,
forgiveness.
I live
This
by
is
that
what
book.
you say to yourself. This is showing up in your body. You got a physical ailment that's happening.
Yeah.
This is what's going on with you. This is what you need to say to yourself. This is what you need to heal yourself from. And it was emotional, and it was an emotional thing. Yes.
I
I
love
love Louise Hay.
I keep
You
one of
can
those
heal yourself.
I
Yeah.
have been known to gift them to maybe a person that I feel needs that book. Like, look, okay, maybe this is what this is. Okay, that
Listen.
that put like this, that in the Iyanla Vanzant's book, Value in the Valley. Okay, like, look, I don't know how I can help you, but you know what? If you take some time, maybe I'll lock you in a room with these two books and please come out knowing that you learned something, because you know what, today I don't ride shotgun to other people's chaos in my life. Okay, I am a recovering drama queen. Okay, I have not had an incident in I'm gonna say 377 days, but I used to be prone to relapse. Now I'm not. But I used to love riding shotgun to other people's drama. See, I wouldn't create the drama in my life, but I would love to sit back while you going through yours. I'll be that friend. Yeah, girl. Yeah. While while you create Wahala in your life, I'll be the friend. Really? You want me to ride with you when you going over there? Yep. And so, but I wouldn't create it in my life. But I would love seeing it yours. That was I would always have one friend in the midst of chaos, not realizing that it takes a toll on me too. Now,
Yes.
now I don't. You know what? I still claim you should always have a ratchet friend in your life, but you don't want to ride. Hey, you don't need that chaos friend. All right. The reason why I say you should have a ratchet friend in your life, because she's going to be up on the latest scams that men are trying to run on you. You could tell her something. She said that's BS. Okay, he running game on you. All right. You always want something. You always want somebody that's in the know. Okay. No, somebody that's, I'm telling you, you need a friend that's always with the latest and the greatest, okay? Because you be off somewhere, oh, living, when they go low, we go high. You be so high up, you don't know what's going on down here. You want a friend that's always in the know. She know. Now you might not call her every day, but you always want to keep her, be cool with her. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, always keep one on there. Don't be so high.
Girl, honey, I don't mess around with none of that Erica's Piece. Ooh, I love Erica's Piece. And you know what I do? As soon as I sniff out anything, I saw something earlier. I said it's just something about like just any kind of thing. Anytime it feel a little weird, anytime it feel a little off, a little weird, I'm paying attention. I'm very sensitive to anything that it ain't right, it don't feel right, don't want to be around it. I'm out. Because I don't like, I'm just not. I just don't have it. I don't have no more for nobody on that. Like I don't have.
I know, but it's your girlfriend Shaquila that's gonna tell you what's going on. See, you gonna feel it, and you gonna stay away from the drama because you gonna be like, I felt something. My intuition told me I should stay away from that. Yeah, but it's your girlfriend Shaquilla that's gonna tell you this is what was you going on, and you was like, yep, I knew it. My intuition told me that, but she gonna know what the BS is, and she gonna get me to it. All right,
I don't care what it was. I don't care what it was. I don't care what it was. I
still
just know
like
it was something, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me just to know it was something. I ain't got to know exactly what it is.
My intuition can't be telling me stuff.
You know, a lot of people trying to figure out everything. No, it ain't. You ain't have to figure out and put your finger on it and all of that. You don't have to. You do not have to figure it out. You just know it ain't right. You already can tell that ain't right. Moving on. That's what I do. All right, and that's my peace. I
enough to know when something's not right, and I don't. But you know what? For some reason, I'll attract the person who'll tell me. Let me tell you. And I'd be like, that's what was going on. Like, I did not know I just knew it wasn't for me. But I'm going to attract the one who knows. And usually, I'm telling you, that's why. You know what? I'll put it like this. But when the hookup is coming around, see, they probably won't call. See, me, you got to stay cool enough to know that when the hookup is coming around, they be like, yo, let me put you up on it. Right now, you saw her. They ain't gonna tell you. You still be like, okay, I want to make sure there's a hookup going on. Maybe I want to be in on it. That's all. That's all.
That is hilarious.
Like this. So they'll tell me, they'll be like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing to her. But see that they be like, E is cool. Let me tell them, yo, E, and I'll come back and I'll tell you. You be like, word. I'll be like, word. And see, you be like, and I'll be like, I know you didn't know. Because you was like, but I felt it in my spirit. I was like, I know. We trusted your spirit. That's why we wasn't there. But we heard, but this is the word on the curb.
Oh, you know what that reminded me of? I was on Facebook and this lady was talking about hospice wives. And I said, oh, that's what that was. Because it was this man who was older than me. And it was funny because she said, if you're 43, I'm 43. If you're 43 and you trying, am I still 43? Yes, I am. Anyway, and you trying to get married to some man who's older than you, you don't be a hospice wife. I said, what is this? And listen, she put me up. Oh, I didn't know about this thing. See? And then she said that she's been having all these friends marrying these older men, and basically they get married to them and then die. And then die because they're not healthy. So you ain't even been married to a man long at all, and then you have to deal with his older kids, and deal with his life and everything else that he done left. Mm-hmm. Now, and also gotta take care of him by giving him his medicine. I mean, basically, his nurse until he dies.
Now, see. Hey, that you know what happened? That's that guy who stayed in the club too long. Oh, Mr. Indecisive. You wanted to be Mr.
Girl.
And get yourself right. All right.
It was so funny. Somebody tried to get me recently. Yes, 2024. Somebody, you know what? When they try to propose to you after only knowing you for 2 weeks, don't do it. Anyway,
you sure they didn't want a green card?
No, he was American. Listen, I already got roped into that situation years ago.
Another time. So put it like this. But these are stories that, you know what, you can put in a prompt in Rubi AI, come out with your own ebook.
Listen, there's a module in there for this. You can just be like, please help me write a story. Here's the premise. But anyway, you all, thank you, Chemeen, for telling them where to get you. If you are interested in interacting and learning about Rubi AI, I have dropped the link for Rubi AI into the chat for people to take a gander at it. I love this link because this link actually shows you a video of like all the things that's there, and it talks about how it's a collection of all these AIs in one place. It talks about that. It talks about all the capability of it. So if you're interested in Rubi AI, go hang out, go look at that link. And then you also can reach out to me via LinkedIn or Facebook or on my YouTube. Just send a message, and I will love to speak to you and chat with you about either being a customer or being a distributor. All right, you all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and if you watch this later, do #replay. We'll love to chat with you and interact. We are going to be back here every Sunday at 4 o'clock. So you all bring your prompts, bring your projects to this space, and we would love to show you what Rubi can do with it, and we'll even send it to you after whatever comes out so that you can get an experience of it. We can give you a little bit of taste of it without even signing up, and then maybe you'll sign up. So you all create a thriving rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.